The campus experience at NYU is very unique.
A lot of people think NYU doesn't really have a campus, but it's a huge misconception. NYU really does have a concentrated campus within the city.
It's where we go to school, where we live, where we hang out, where we have our clubs. It's where you find students. And geographically, that's right around Washington Square Park.
Washington Square Park means a lot to me. When I first came to NYU, after I moved into my dorm, one of the first things I did was just start walking around. And I walked right through Washington Square Park, and I immediately felt like I was home.
This is like our quad for the university, and it's a great place to meet up with friends and classmates, and most of our classroom buildings are located just right around the square. In the fall, it's a great place to go outside and watch the trees change color. In the winter, it's a great place for snowball fights. And in the spring, once it hits about 60 degrees, it's a great place to enjoy the sun and the New York City weather.
It comes alive, and the whole park kind of is the epitome of Greenwich Village, in my opinion. And Greenwich Village is such a big part of NYU being right in the middle of the city.
Our campus in the square extends to nearby Brooklyn, where you'll find our School of Engineering. It's got labs, workshops, and research facilities where we learn to put technology to work.
Brooklyn is great. Close by is the beautiful historic neighborhood of Brooklyn Heights.
As well as Dumbo, which offers art galleries, parks, and spectacular views of the city.
And when you want to get to Washington Square, NYU provides shuttles between its many locations. But it's literally like less than 15 minutes by one train. It's really not that far at all.
Bope's Library is a central hub on campus for all students. The lower levels of the library actually open 24 hours, and I've spent a number of nights there along with some of my fellow students. I love the library because it's inspiring when you have so many other students sitting by you, studying, engaging, discussing with other people. I'm always on 5th floor west in the corner table right by the window because it's nice to sometimes look outside and remind myself that I'm studying in the greatest city in the world.
The Kimmel Center is basically a center where every student has the chance to just come in and do something that isn't academic per se. It's really just 9 floors of just socialization. So you'll come in here for a club meeting, you'll come in here to get some lunch with your friends, enjoy the beautiful view. There's just a lot of things always going on. It's a great venue for social events. This space is basically available for all students, wherever they want to use it and however they want to use it.
So if you exit the Kimmel doors and just head right around the corner, you'll end up here at the Skirball Center for Performing Arts, which is the largest theater space south of Times Square here on NYU's campus. Skirball is home to such amazing productions, Broadway shows, off-Broadway shows, lecture series, music festivals, film premieres, any assortment of things you might want to see here at NYU. But what makes Skirball really special to me is that I've actually gotten a chance to perform here. Skirball's box office is home to Ticket Central, NYU's discount finder for anything you might want to see here in New York City on a college student's budget.
Now, what's cool about this building is that it houses all of our religious services and organizations under one roof. What's also cool about this building is that we have global network classrooms. Say, for instance, you're a student here at the New York campus and you would like to take a class with a professor who is in Shanghai. We have the media equipment for you to do so.
My name's Strickland, and behind me is the Academic Resource Center, also known as the ARC. I've come here a lot. I learned Mandarin last semester in a Speaking Freely course, which was taught in the bottom levels. Also, I come here to meet with my advisor. We have to meet a couple times during the semester. So it's a really great meeting space and just a communal area that we have to call our own within New York City.
Hi, I'm Maria, and we're in the Center for Genomics and Systems Biology at NYU. As an undergraduate at NYU, experience in a lab is invaluable because you have access to so many resources, such as faculty I could get help from in my classes, and you could also develop your specific research interest early on so that you know what you want to pursue in your future career. I'm a commuter student, so finding a sense of community was harder than some of the students who had residence halls. So working here in the lab and making friends in the biology department really helped me find my niche in NYU.
And this is the NYU bookstore. It's a great location here on campus. There's a lot of merchandise and apparel. It's a great option to buy some stuff for your friends or yourself. And then also in the back, there's a resource where you can scan your ID, and it'll print out a list of all of your required texts for the semester. It'll tell you where they're located, and all you have to do is find them, and it's a really easy resource to get all your books here on campus.
We're now in the Silver Center, which is one of our main academic buildings. So Silver is technically home to the College of Arts and Science. My advising center is on the top floor of this building. But the Silver Center could definitely be considered one of the hubs of student life and activity here at NYU. So many people from all of our schools have classes here, but also, there are lectures held here after class. Also, people will study here. There's definitely events that go on here. Clubs will meet here. There's always something going on in Silver.
My name is Hunter Chancellor, and we're here at the Wasserman Center for Career Development. You can do resume building, cover letter workshops. They have mock interviews for you. You can sit one-on-one with a counselor who can help you present yourself on a piece of paper. I came in as a sophomore, and I met one-on-one with a counselor who suggested that I send in my application to Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. I sent it in, and sure enough, I got a response, had an interview, and now I work there as an intern. And it's been the most incredible experience I've ever had at NYU.
We're here at the Palladium Gym, which is a great place to get a workout in between classes. I love to come here and catch a pickup game of basketball with my friends, and there's so many great places to work out, including the various exercise machines, the pool, and even the rock wall that's there behind me.
My name is Alex Cass, and this is my room at Founders Hall. It's one of the many freshman residence halls. The view is the best part of this room. I think it's really great living in one of the residence halls as a freshman because these rooms have a lot of space, so you really do get a feel for your independence and the privacy of living as an adult in New York City. But at the same time, New York is such a big place, and these residence halls are a great way to build a community with all the other freshmen that are going through the same things as you are.
I'm a sophomore here at NYU studying sports management. I take most of my classes here at 7 East 12th Street, but this building has so much more to offer. It has various language classes downstairs in the basement, and even some of the best study spots here on campus.
There's no separation between you and the rest of the world. So 1 second you're on campus, and 5 steps later you're right back in the city. So that's a really great thing, that you can take advantage of everything that the university has to offer on campus, and then take advantage of everything the city has to offer 5 minutes later. Right now we're at the corner of Minetta Lane. This is right next to McDougal Street, which is one of the big hangouts for NYU students. It's just a few steps off campus, and it has a lot of cool restaurants, cool places to go listen to live music, and other places to hang out.
Everyone has a favorite spot on campus, in the library, or maybe it's in Starbucks, or maybe it's in the academic building of the undergraduate college that you're in. But there's always some place on campus that you really feel comfortable in, and almost say that it's like your home away from your residence hall or your hometown.
Though we are a very large university, I often feel like I'm at a small liberal arts school because I know people on campus. But at the same time, I can meet people I've never met before every day, which is a really great way of getting the best of both worlds.
Hi, my name is Jamie, and this is my campus.
This is my campus.
This is my NYU campus.
This is my NYU.
This is my NYU.
The one thing I like to tell people when they come here to visit me at NYU is that people go to other colleges